I'm joined now by Dr. Benjamin Campbell. He is an associate professor and the extension coordinator for the University of Georgia's College of Agriculture. And Dr. Campbell, the ag forecast for this year, it's the #1 industry in Georgia. What do you see?
Yeah, it's the #1 industry in Georgia, and moving forward this coming year, it's going to be some good times and bad times, given different things that are happening.
What's going to be the good?
Good is for some industries, we still have some higher prices, and we still have strong demand in, for fruit and vegetables and livestock. Be something good.
What's the bad?
Bad is input costs are really high still. They're dropping some this year, but they're still high. We've got land values that are skyrocketing, which makes farming even more tentative with respect to should I farm or do something else. But the big thing is input prices right now.
Are those input prices going to go up even more? Last year, the farmers were just, they were stunned by the cost of fertilizer. Is that going to grow again this year?
Sort of the USDA projections is it's going to decrease a little bit. We're still going to be higher than what we were in several years ago, but generally we're expecting a small decrease, but not by a lot.
Now, what we've seen in the past is farmers getting older, not as many young people going into farming as in the past, and that's a concern, the family farms. Do you see that continuing to shrink?
Yeah, so we are seeing access numbers dropped, and we are seeing that older farmers are out there, and lack of succession planning to move to a new generation is there. We see young farmers trying to get in, but again, capital cost and that succession is really tough. So there's nothing going to abate that in the near future unless we can figure out ways to get young farmers to take over farms or get them access to capital or to start farming. But yeah, older farmers is here to stay for now.
So what's that going to do for the economy of Georgia the next decade?
Well, short term, as those farmers still keep in business, then really nothing's going to change. Over the next decade or two, we're going to start losing farms, and so that land price pressure is really going to hit home, because when you're older and you want to get out and land prices are high to do something else with the farmland, they're going to do it. And so we're seeing that producers are dropping out of the market, and that land's going to something else. So that's once it drops out and goes away and goes to some other avenue, you're not getting it back.
Dr. Benjamin Campbell with the University of Georgia, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.